right, this is two-wheel drive, and I'm going to leave auto LSD off. I'm going to go forward, show you what the tires are doing, and then I'm going to turn auto LSD on, and then we can see the difference. As you can see, we are stuck. I may be able to get out of here going backwards in two-wheel, but now we're going to go to 4 high. As you can see, the snow is pretty deep. We are stuck, and definitely not making any forward progress. So what we're going to do now is go back to neutral, go to 4 low, and what this is going to do is use mechanical advantage by using a taller gear so we can have more power, more torque put to the wheels. So we are now in 4 low. We are not locked yet. The rear diff is not locked. Okay. We're still stuck, so let's lock the rear diff. Usually you have to roll forward a little bit, or at least spin the tires just a little bit to get it to lock. There it goes, it is locked. Now let's try to go forward. Okay, now let's go in reverse. All right, we're stuck in reverse as well. So now let's turn on crawl control. Let's go to the medium setting on crawl control. So this is one of the limitations with crawl control. I have it cranked up all the way right now, yet we're not moving at all. It's not even spinning the tires. Crawl control doesn't understand how momentum works. Let's get back in crawl since I opened the door. Lead and sand. Those are the different settings for the MTS. Let's go back to crawl control. Let's go full power. So it's not doing anything. I'm going to give it a little bit of gas now to initiate it. Okay, let's go in reverse with crawl control. Okay, so now you're stuck. You used every possible tool you could. You got stuck in two-wheel. You got stuck in 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low. You locked your diff. You got stuck. You turned on all the electronic assists. You're not getting unstuck. So what do? don't panic. Grab a shovel. Start determining where you're hung up on with your vehicle. Got my shovel out. Let's take a look underneath the truck. Let's see. Okay, looks like the frame is fine. Looks like we are high centered on the rear differential. Let's take a look at the front. And it looks like we got quite a bit of snow buildup on the front end as well. So what you need to do is you need to remove all the obstructions from those points. So I'm gonna get my shovel out. I'm gonna start digging out the rear end. Then I'm gonna clear a point on the front end to allow myself to start rocking backwards and forwards to be able to build up a little bit of momentum to push through the rest of the snow to get myself out. So just keep that in mind with all those crawl control, 4-low, rear diff locks. At the end of the day, you still just need to grab a shovel, like this Fisker's shovel right there, and you need to actually dig out. So that's what I did. I've been digging for a little bit. That's why I'm out of breath. But let me show you what I did here. So I dug behind the tires a little bit and in front of the tires a little bit and underneath there too. Because what happens is the snow accumulates, starts building up, starts getting hard packed, and your truck literally sits on top of it. That's where we were spinning before when I was in 4-low. So I dug underneath over here as well. As you can see, the snow is really deep. This is that first circle I did. I tried to go over a little bit more, and the snow was just too deep. I dug underneath the front just a little bit, and same here, front and back. The frame was good. We weren't high centered on the frame. So what starts to happen is you drive forward, all that snow packs up and actually lifts your truck up off the ground. So you start spinning. And when you're not making any forward progress and you're just sitting there spinning, don't do that, because you're gonna make a bad situation even worse. So at that point, if you're not making any progress going forward or reverse, stop, start digging out. So that's what I did. I dug out, and now I'm gonna hopefully drive out of here. If not, I gotta do a little bit more shoveling. We're back inside. We have the diff lock. We are in 4-low. Got my shovel out of the way. Let's put it in gear. And let's see. Look at that. Okay, not making any more progress. So you stop, go back into reverse. Okay, we're moving. Now you're gonna get a little bit more of a momentum, get some run up. Turn your wheel a little bit back and forth. Any little bit of traction the tires can find, they'll try to find. And we are out. So now I just need to go grab my shovel over there. And in this video, make sure that if you're coming up here, you have the tools with you to get yourself unstuck. Because as I said before, I have recoil straps, I have recovery straps, soft shackles. Absolutely none of that is used when there's not another vehicle around. At the end of the day, if you don't have a winch, you have to shovel, use traction boards, or use an axe to cut down wood to prop underneath your tires to help pull you back up. Just make sure you bring stuff that you can use to get yourself out, and then validate that equipment by every once in a while maybe going into a harder area to get stuck and then having to use your equipment to get yourself unstuck. So like this video if you found it somewhat informative. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I learn this stuff as I go. It's constantly changing. Up here, like I said, from this video this morning, it was snowing. Now it's sunny and it's somewhat decent temperature. It's very unpredictable up here. But yeah, like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you don't, and stay tuned for more videos when we come back up. Thanks, bye. Doing this makes me feel like a kid.